Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Mountain Man's Country Kitchen. Now, today what we're doing is I got some little summer squash and stuff out of the garden today, and I made the same bread mixture that I made yesterday for the chicken. It's got the Italian breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, flour, meal, onion powder, and garlic powder. Now I'm going to slice these about a half-inch thick like we did the potatoes yesterday, and I'm just going to slice them straight into the bag. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on my grease or the oil so it'll start getting hot. But we're just going to slice this up, let them fall into the bag. We'll give them a good shaking, and then we will fry them. Now be sure you wash your squash and get any dirt, anything off of them. If you got a bug bite or something, just pinch it off. And here in a minute, I'm going to make biscuits my way because I've been wanting a biscuit, and I do it a little different than my sister. But I'll show you how I do them, and you can try them both ways, and if you like them both, that's great. But now there's 1,000 ways to make biscuits, but over time we may try at least 100 of them, because there's times that I just want to change the way a biscuit tastes, and we'll just make them a different way. Now I'm gonna cut this one little zucchini I found up in there, just drop it in there too. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. There you go. Now for the light summer squash. That's gonna make quite a bit of summer squash and stuff. That one there kind of got too far ahead of me. It's got seeds in it, so I'll just let that one go. But what all we got in this bag, I don't really need it. So, oh, this bag's got a hole in it. Oh, I guess it's touching the eye a little bit. I guess that's my fault. Let me go over here and get another bag, and I'll be right back. Just hold on. Okay, I swapped the bag out. Maybe it's time. Flour and stuff won't go everywhere. Now I'm just shaking this on them. Doing a light coating. Let's see. Let me see if I can find my, there it is. If you can see the pantry behind me, it's a little cleaner, but it still ain't where it needs to be. Okay, our grease is, we wanted about 300 degrees, what we discovered yesterday. And it looks like it's on about 150. So it's still got a ways to go. The reason I'm making this today is after I make this batch here, I covered that, pot up last night, and it does have the bread stuff in it from the chicken. And I'm just going to fry these, then I'll throw this grease out. I'm going to take this over there. the little piece and throw it into the hog bucket. We're getting there. Give it just a minute. Now, this grease is heating up pretty quick. So once I get these to frying, I'll tell you the ingredients that goes into my biscuits, or we'll do them here when we get some of these done. Okay, the grease is ready. And I'm not going to crowd my skillet like we talked about yesterday. You know, just give them plenty of room to fry. And that way you don't, if you overload the skillet, it cools the grease off. And it makes the bread come off of your summer squash and stuff. But I'm doing the same things I did yesterday. Okay. They're in there. Oh, found me 2 tomatoes too. I'm going to put them on the plate here in a minute too. Okay, now on my biscuits, I put just flour, and then I'll take and put this is sausage grease in there, about that much, maybe just a little bit much more, and I'm gonna put 2 eggs in it. I'm gonna take my egg bucket out there to the chicken that's full. Or I guess it's the eggshell bucket. But I put 2 eggs in it. And then I usually use buttermilk, but I don't have none, so I'm gonna put a splash of this sweet milk in it, or regular milk. Okay, now these get done kind of fast. The summer squash and stuff. So let me grab my bowls. And I'm gonna do them the same way. And when they start to float and turn brown, just take them out. And right there they are. They're floating and they're golden brown. That's where we want them. If you go much further, they'll burn. So I didn't have time to stick my stand up. I'll do that here in a minute when I get to rolling these biscuits and stuff out. But as you can see, them's pretty golden brown. It just took a minute. And I'm going to add some more. Now I may done be eating these squash and stuff before them biscuits get done. But I'm just putting about, it looks like about 20 in these little squash rings in that pot at a time. And they take literally just minutes to be done. Okay, now we'll go back to the biscuits. I'm going to take and just stir these up with a spoon and bust them egg yolks and stuff. And I'm going to see if it needs water or whatever. I want to form into a ball. And I'm just stirring these with a spoon now. See? Now I'm going to take a little bit of lard and put it in the bottom of my pan. Now, I don't cut these biscuits out, and I'll show you what I do. Everything's trying to go on too fast. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees. I think that's what we've done it at. Okay, rub you some grease on the bottom of that pan. That's what I'm doing. I got sausage grease. Remember, she used butter and I used grease. Okay, there's some more of these done. See, that's what I'm saying. It literally just takes seconds for these squash to be cooked and ready. Look at that. Okay. We'll do some more. Okay, I put the rest of them in there. Okay, now what I do is when I get my bread or my biscuits to this point here where they're like in a ball, I just take and reach in there and cut them out and like this, roll them just a little bit and put that on the pan and just give it a little pat. Just roll it around in your bowl to make it round. These are what we call cut biscuits. You just cut them out with a spoon instead of doing all the other stuff. Okay, I think I may be able to get these cut out before I burn these squash. But I'm weighing up about 6 biscuits, but mine are going to be considerably bigger. Okay. And there they are. And there they are. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the oven. Now I'm going to go ahead and get these last squash out. Y'all gonna have to pardon my shirt. But if you just see, look at her. Now tell me them ain't pretty. They'll be soft in the middle, crunchy on the outside. They'll still have a good, squash and zucchini taste to them. But today I'm just fixing stuff out of the garden. Let me slide this pan off the eye so it don't go to smoking too bad. Now I'm gonna get rid of that grease. Anytime that you're putting bread in grease, you want to get rid of it every couple of days because it just gets to where it's full of bread. Let's try one. Oh yeah, that's stuff. That's why they make cookbooks right there, boys. Now I'm gonna go over here, put this in the sink, grab me a plate. Here's my plate. I'm gonna set it on this eye. Now I'm gonna leave this here to drain while I'm waiting on my biscuits. But I'm gonna work this mater up. This poor mater's been through a lot to get to be put on my plate, so, and it was ripe on the vine. But we've had such a terrible drought, and I'm sure proud to even have this one little mater. I'll probably have to buy tomatoes this year to even be able to can tomatoes. But my neighbor across the hill over here, he seems to be having a real good year with tomatoes. So I'll be buying them off him. I give him tomato plants and pepper plants and stuff back in the spring of the year. And now that, my garden dried up, I'm still running water hose. But my garden, well, it didn't dry up. It just stunted real bad because I didn't have means to water it. And I am working on, making means to water my garden. I got to do this, and that white showing up in my face real bad. Okay, get you one of these little slices like this, because this is a fresh garden tomato. A little bit of salt. You ain't never gonna buy no store-bought tomato taste like that right there. Oh Lord, shouldn't have done that. It's raising my blood pressure and cholesterol, and my belly as big as it is. Lord have mercy. Oh man, I'm telling you, there ain't no finer eating. And all this out of the garden, you can't beat that with a stick. But I just thought I'd do a quick, simple, cooking here real fast. It takes about 15 minutes for them biscuits to get ready. So when they come out, I'll bring you back. We'll load this plate down, and I'll show you how the biscuits and everything turned out. I'll see you right back in a minute. Okay, the biscuits are out. As I said, they make good sized biscuits, and they done and good and brown. I'm gonna ease one of them over here in my plate and reason I went ahead and made biscuits today is I want fresh biscuits and tomatoes. Okay, I got me 2 of these biscuits. And right there's supper. Fried squash, tomatoes, and biscuits. Alrighty, thank y'all for coming and watching the video. I'll try to get to where you can see more of what I'm doing, but it was the same thing, just putting them in that deep fryer and letting them fry. Making biscuits about the same way. Y'all have a good day. Have a blessed day. And we'll see you on the next video. And remember, be good to each other. And if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to the videos. And I'll keep making, cooking videos if y'all want to see them. And we'll just keep the channel growing. All right, y'all have a good one.